Lil B was more advanced than Melly and Vaughn. And when I say more advanced, I don't want you guys to think that I'm talking about how much people he offed. I'm not talking about the number or the count. That has nothing to do with it. But I've seen posts and comments where someone was talking about Vaughn and Lil B, saying that, why is everybody hating on Vaughn? He wasn't really catching bodies like that. They making Lil B to be the biggest gangster. He's the top guy in Chirac. But that's neither here or there. But what I'm trying to talk about is that Lil B was different from Melly and Vaughn. 5 different ways he was different. He was more advanced. He was on a different level. Have you seen the interview with FBG Dutchy? When he said Lil B was different than everybody you know? Nobody with 17 bodies is like Lil B. You can't compare nobody to this guy. And what I mean by that is that not only was he like Vaughn and Melly, but he had 5 different things that they didn't have or no one else had. And we're going to speak about these 5 different things that separates Lil B from Vaughn, Melly, and everybody else. So the first thing that made Lil B different is that he was strategic. Okay, Vaughn and Melly, they'll slide, and if they see you, they'll jump out the car or the vehicle and blaze at you and gun you down in front of everybody. Broad daylight. They ain't care. That's how Vaughn and Melly get down. Or if they heard you somewhere, they'll come and get you. Lil B is just as dangerous as Vaughn and Melly, but he was strategic. Now what I mean by this is that he strategized his moves. He came up with ideas and ways how to catch you off point and off guard. Like you wouldn't expect him. He used the element of surprise. That's why he was more advanced than they was. Imagine you and O-Block playing dice with Vaughn and them, and you just hear a gun, cocking back behind you. You turn around, you see Lil B. Imagine you waking up 2 o'clock in the morning to take a piss. You walk inside the dog bathroom, turn on the light, you see Lil B with a mask and a gun. He planned his moves. He hid in trash cans in the ops neighborhood. 6 o'clock in the morning, catch you while you walk into the store to get a Lucy and a cup of coffee or 40 ounce, whatever you drinking. OE, Old Gold, St. Ives. He used to hide under cars. He goes in front of your house or your building. He sleep under your cars at night. Wake up with you in the morning. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. He's watching who's coming out your house. TYMB Feifei even said he used to dress up like a homeless person, wear big baggy clothes with holes in it, and walk with his head down to the floor. So let's say you on the block, you see this homeless looking guy with this big clothes on with holes. He got his head down to the floor. You not paying him no mind. You thinking he's homeless. Next thing you know, when he get up on you, you see his face. And then he pulls out a gun. Or you playing basketball. Next thing you know, somebody's shooting at you out of nowhere. That's what I meant. He was more strategic. He outsmarted his enemies. So they feared him more because they never knew how he was going to come or when he was going to come. With Vaughn and Melly, you just know that once you see them, either you're going to hit back or you're going to run. That's it. But with Lil B, you couldn't do that with him, because he'll catch you when you least expect it. You're not going to see him when he coming. He was strategic about it. He outsmarted the ops. So he thought about his plan before he went after his ops. People like Vaughn and Melly, they don't plan nothing. They just barbaric, ruthless, and wild and crazy. They wild cowboys. When they see you, they just going to get you. They too mad to sit down and strategize what they want to do. Lil B, he took the time to think about what he wanted to do, how he was going to sneak through your hood without you seeing him, knock your top off, and go back home without getting caught or without being seen. That's more scary than someone just walking up to you and doing that to you. It's more scary the fact that you don't know where he's hiding at and how he's going to come for you. So that's one thing he had that made him more advanced.